everyone, this is Keith Scott from out in Sydney, Australia. I'm one of the voices of Bullwinkle J. Moose. It's time to watch Relentless and Unstoppable. And so give it up for your main hosts, Douglas Kelly and Andy McPhee.
And so, but a lot of her childhood, I felt guilty because I did spend a bit of time away from her because I was sick, because of my hospital visits. I've had to leave her for a while, and I have been sick, and I haven't been all the things that she needed me to be, or my son needed me to be. I lacked energy, and I couldn't do all the things. I couldn't take them to all these things that I wanted to take them to. I just haven't been able to do that. And so that scene where he came back from the doctors, resonated with me so much. I cried and cried so much reading through the script because it was just my experience, you know what I mean? It just resonated with me so much. And but that scene, I was talking to myself because I was talking to him, but I was also talking to myself, we knew this would happen. We'll get through it. You do love your daughter. You do the best for her. You do the best that you can do. We do the best. We're bringing her up. She's got a happy childhood, all this kind of thing. And so the film meant a lot to me it just was quite healing for me, and I was, it was hard. It was really hard. And I cried a lot. But it was, I'm glad that I did it. It was really, really good for me to do that. And I think that's one of the reasons I first got into acting, was because we have all these emotions. And for me, acting is an outlet. This is how to heal people who are watching the movie, and there's also how to heal ourselves. So it's, through clever script writing and through the way we portray the characters, we can just, we can get through these characters, and we can identify with them, and we can also help people, and we can help ourselves through it. So yeah, it was a great part doing that. I wanted to tell you about the first time that I acted. I did do a couple of things when I was little. I was very shy when I was little. I still am in some ways, still a bit reserved. But, that's because I didn't really learn how to socialise until after I went to primary school, because I was so sick. Mum and Dad had to keep me at home and away from people. And so I feel like I've missed a lot of socialisation. But anyway, this time was when I was a teenager. This was my first acting thing, and we were playing. It was through youth group, and we had to play victims of different situations. We had a Negro, we had a Hiroshima victim. That was my role, and we had people who were disabled. Acting to be disabled. And it was on Judgment Day, and speaking to God, how could you let this happen? How could you make me like this? How could you, I'm just so angry with you because of what you did to me. And it was such a powerful thing. I wish I could get the script, actually. I'll have to try and find the script of it. But what happened was, we were on the way there, and they said there was going to be 400 people, and I'm like, oh my gosh, 400 people. And I was petrified. But anyway, the guy before me, who went on stage before me, was playing the Negro, and he was white. And so the audience was just laughing. They were laughing. They thought it was funny. They thought it was a comedy. They thought it was a joke. And I was backstage, and I'm thinking, this isn't funny. This isn't a joke. This is real. This is, people really feel like this. And, and while we do blame God, we live in a sinful world, and we can't blame him. We can't do that. But I felt all the anger. Like, how could you let this happen to me? How could you let this bomb fall on me and kill my family? And kill all my friends and destroy my community. And so when I got out there, I was like, I spit out my words. Like, I was so angry. And the way I said it, the whole crowd just went quiet. Like, it was just the most amazing experience. They were all laughing, having a great time. And then, boom, it was totally quiet. And I finished my piece. And then people come on after me, and they realized, like, oh, that's what this is about. And I thought, that is the power of acting,
Gee, that's all we have for Relentless and Unstoppable. So tune into the next episode to hear more amazing stories from amazing guests. This is Keith Scott from Sydney, Australia, saying so long, and I'm smarter than the average bear. Gee.